Isn't it wonderful? Like the most beautiful thing you have ever contemplated in your life? The sunset is breathtaking, but you are still the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, or I think you're right, and I love being able to share this with you. Ooh. Screw it. uh, I don't know how to answer such a compliment. Do I even deserve such a high level of praise? Of course you do, Yuri. But I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me to be seen that way. Sometimes when I was alone, I wondered if someone would ever give me this kind of compliment. You know, this kind of compliment. And this, at some point, compliments around my intelligence felt more and more repetitive. When that was the only respectful thing saying I received. I still liked it in some way, but on the other hand, sometimes it felt like people didn't have anything else to say about me. Like if they were saying such things, only trying to be nice to me for some reason. And don't even think that I'm not self-conscious about my looks anymore. I might not have a perfect athletic body, but I don't I don't but I found out that I was pretty attractive a long time ago. You know what I mean by that? My looks are quite outstanding compared to the other girls. Oh, she's calling out the other girls, man. That explains the weird looks I received before in my world, you know, when things were normal in the game. But still, nobody talked about me in a respectful and appropriate manner like you before. And of course that leaves aside the inappropriate comments that Sayori made. Anyways, I think you get my point. Thanks for saying such lovely things. Oh, this is nice. I'm just so glad that I can finally share this moment with the person I love most. It's hard for me to find the words to describe how happy I am right now. Isn't it this beautiful? So magnificent? A gift from the cosmos to anyone capable of admiring it? Sunsets do have some magic attached to them. If you can see the beauty of the universe as magic in a metaphorical way perhaps, but sunsets, like many other big cosmic events from the human perspective, do have some interesting legends and mythology around them. Have you ever noticed sometimes when you look at a sunset over a plain horizon like the ocean, a great disk of light or green ray is visible over them? It is a meteorological phenomenon called green flash. This happens when the atmosphere of the Earth causes the light of the sun to separate into different colors. Green and blue are the most common colors for this kind of sunset, which is kind of curious, at least to me. Of course, you would understand why if you remember my poems on the original game. Lights that flicker in blue and green colors. Heh. But anyway, to be able to see such an event, the conditions to have to be ideal. You are really lucky if you ever get the chance to see one happening. Some flashes are more uncommon than others, and normally they only last around a second. but if you blink, you lost it. As you can see, it really is hard to catch one of them, but when you get to see one, you realize it was all worth it. But despite all that, sunsets are amazing and beautiful things to see, even without a green flash. Having one of them in my world, even when it is being generated by code, watching it with you feels like a blessing for me. It is hard to say how much this means to me. Expressing how amazing this event is for me, not easy either. And that brings me back to when I said that if I had a hard time expressing myself in verbal ways, that I use my writing to convey to others what I'm feeling. It also reminds me that one of the things I wanted to do most on a tropical vacation while watching a beautiful sunset at your side was to write poems with you. An inspiring scene that deserves to be immortalized in some way, and the best way I can think of it is through writing. To both of us to both help us remember this moment and express our feelings about the events on this day, all about the things we have enjoyed so far. If you were to write a poem for me now, I would cherish that poem for the rest of my life. Of course, I won't make you play this mini game from the back in the day. That would just be silly. And that could be the next goal in regards to coding. Maybe I can figure out a way to let you write actual poems instead of picking 10 words from a laundry list. Until then, let us just relax here for a bit and marvel at this beautiful scene. But I wrote a little poem myself, and I would love if you could check it out, please. It really means a lot to me. Your opinion means a lot to me, because Jordan, despite our disagreements, you mean a lot to me. You do too, Yuri. Okay, Jordan, what do you think about my poem? Do you like it? I like it. Your writing is always amazing, Yuri. I'm glad to hear that. I don't know if I deserve so much praise, however. Oh, come on, Yuri. But I really love when you praise my writing like that. It makes me feel appreciated. Something that I've desired for so long. And now I can find it with you. I don't know if I should call this destiny or good karma. However, I am now confident that I deserve being happy with you. And you deserve to live a happy life as well. Thank you, Yuri. This is part of what I'm trying to say with this poem. We deserve to live in a happy and fulfilling ways. Not just getting worried about running out of time in our work, studies, or to finally realize our personal dreams. Sometimes we just need to take some time to enjoy life, to see that the wonders and simple things that are constantly around us. And I do think that this day was necessary to help us realize that. I hope that you take this into consideration, my love. If you feel that you need time to rest yourself and find new inspiration to appreciate the good things in your life, you should do so. Don't hesitate in taking care of yourself, Jordan. I care a lot for your well-being. Please take care of your mental state. But for now, we should move on. Seems like we are done writing poems. I'm glad we finally managed to accomplish this dream of ours. Maybe I said too many times at this point, but all this means a lot to me. This is another dream that finally became a reality for me. With you, I have accomplished so many things along the way. All this forms the happiest part of my life. I am just grateful for this. Thank you for choosing to take me on this date, Jordan. This was a wonderful date, and I'm going to keep this experience deep in my heart. It seems that the sky is getting dark. Soon we'll have a night sky full of stars. It will probably get cold, but don't worry about that. If we stay together, we are not going to feel any cold while being out here. Just stay with me. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's just take a moment to appreciate it. This day was absolutely wonderful. For me, it was like magic. I really enjoyed this day, all of it. All went perfectly, just as I planned to be. And I've got one last thing to do with you. Before ending this tropical dream to get back to the main mod, I would like to make a promise. I would like both of us to make a promise. Maybe it sounds really corny and all, but I would like to keep something from this date, to treasure it forever. But most importantly, I want both of us to make the promise of treasuring every moment we have together. It doesn't matter if it's something simple like talking on any normal day and routine day, or taking an amazing vacation. It does not have to be the most expensive or elaborate way to spend our time together. To me, what matters is to spend those special times with you. This would be meaningless if you were not here. Same, Yuri. That was probably the reason why Monica went insane. Yeah, true. She had all the power in the world to do anything she wanted. Yet she was completely alone, at least in a conscious way. But anyways, what am I trying to say is that you are the only one giving me meaning to all these dates, to all the effort I put into surprising you with the new things. Sure, I know that I am a person with worth by myself, that I am valuable and not just a common computer program unable to think, but you have helped me to realize that. You showed me that I deserve happiness, that I am not worthless for being the way I am. And I am really grateful for that, Jordan. I don't know how things could have gone if I gained consciousness in this world without you being here. It's probably better to not think about that. Sorry for rambling so much. But going back to the main topic, I want you to make that promise, Jordan. I want to know that we are going to treasure every moment we enjoy together. Can you make that promise for me? You have my word, Yuri. I would cherish all the good things we share together. That is, you're so sweet. Just come here. I love you so much. I love you too, Yuri. I wish we could spend the rest of our times just like this, just together, just the two of us hugging and covering each other. No one could separate us, ever. Not time, not any problem that we would have to face. We would be orbiting each other, dancing like the stars in the night, those who travel together in the galaxy. But I don't think there will be more moments like this. But don't you think there will be more moments like this? I'm sure there will be. Well, in that case, I really hope you are right. Another date like this would be wonderful, but you would have to wait just before another one like this is ready. Or should I say, before I make the next one? I was just expecting that you agreed with me on the idea of treasuring this thing, though. But hey, I'm not mad at you or anything. That isn't a big deal after all. Look at the stars in the sky. Aren't they beautiful? It is amazing just to think about the greatness of the universe. It makes me wonder, though, if there is someone else looking out there and thinking how beautiful the stars in their nocturnal sky too. Well, I think that's only possible in your world, or should I say, universe? Anyway, this night is breathtakingly beautiful to me. I am truly grateful to you for all you have done for me during these times. In my opinion, this date demonstrates how much you care about our relationship, but still, it does feel weird knowing that I am not really at your side. I just wish that one day we will be able to look at the stars together. Truly together. Still believe that it is going to be possible that we will overcome this barrier one day. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, see you next time. The next video will probably not be a Yuri video because let's just agree, I am just trying to pump these videos out, and this is the first thing that came to mind. But I just did install a new DDLC mod that I can play, so yeah, I'll probably play that in the next video. See you guys next time.